What's good with y'all? For this ambidextrous drawing video, I'm gonna be filling up the whole page with a lot of different Pokemon. I went about this first by drawing in a Pokemon named Druddigon. I had been inspired to draw this dragon out because it reminded me of something that I did a couple of days ago. I've been kind of gradually heading in that more dark fantasy-like vibe. The Pokemon isn't anything like that, but I drew that other dragon, and I was like, I wanted to do some kind of dragon Pokemon. With that said, this one especially worked out because it kind of matched that color palette with the red and the blue. It made everything come together on its own. Once I got done drawing in a lot of his body, I ended up drawing in his wings. I've tried to make it a point to not go in the typical direction with the Pokemon I choose to draw, but the next one that came up was Pikachu. It definitely wouldn't be a Pokemon theme without somebody bringing up either a Charizard or a Pikachu. Let me know if there's any other Pokemon that come to mind that are like a lot more typical, or the Pokemon that's everybody's go-to. But with that said though, the next one I ended up drawing out was a Lugia. I've been trying to go in a direction where I wasn't just drawing things that were so common. I try to go for some of the Pokemon that are a little bit less recognized. Once the Lugia was drawn out, another Pokemon that kept coming up was Infernape. And because it's on fire, I did my best to mix its hair and make it look as if it was red and blue. I had to be a lot more mindful with the pressure that I was using, just making sure that the shapes came together in the correct way. Once that first arm was drawn out and shaped, I later moved on to drawing out each of its individual legs. If I'm not mistaken, seeing Infernape reminded me a lot of whenever I played through Pokemon Platinum on my older DSs. Funnily enough, doing these, it takes me back to whenever I had a lot of the older games on my DSs. I know emulation is an option, but there's nothing like just having it in your hands and playing through and just kind of taking the time to remember what was going on back in the day. But to finish this one off, I drew in a Pokemon named Heracross as it kept coming up. But here's for the red lens, and now for the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this one down below, and if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and follow, and I will see y'all on the next one.